Looking at our first hand-pick event based on Shaw match prediction picks, we are looking at a game in the Austria Regional Liga West, a match between Attach U21 against Luterach. In this event, of course, first I will share with you the stand performance in terms of the recent event for the home team at home. Attach have proved to be very good and offensive, scoring 3, conceding 2, scoring 2, scoring 2, scoring 1, and scoring 2. In each event game played, they have proved to score at least between 2 to 3 goals in each event with a high offensive strength. They are coming to meet against Luterach, the away team, and looking at Luterach, the proof that the defensive line is very open to concede as much goals as they can, conceding 4, conceding 3, conceding 5, and conceding 2 in the recent gameplay they've had. The defensive line of one side is very weak and open, and the offensive line of the other side is very strong. And looking now at the stand performance in terms of the recent event they've had, the performance of the home team, Attach, in terms of the recent event they've had, prove that they sit on the 6th position. They have recently had 5 games played, scoring 12 goals and conceding 7. That's an offensive line that is very good, at least over 2 goals per each event, and they also concede at least 2 goals more in each gameplay. Looking at that of its opponent, Luterach, they sit on the 12th position. The offensive line is average. They've had 5 games played recently with 6 goals scored. They concede 11. In other words, the defensive line is not very tight. This gives an openness for the high strike of the home team to see how they can put goals. And since Luterach, the away team, also proved that they are at the way, they want to impress by making sure that they try also to put a goal. So both of the two sides want to impress, causing more shots on and off target. As a result, we are expecting 2 major picks here. But before, we want to share the last head-to-head they met, which was very far ago. Every time these two teams met, there's always the probability of more than 1.5 goal or 2.5 goals. They had 4 against 5, 3 against 0 in the last head-to-head, which was very far ago. They are coming again to meet, and looking at this, they prove that they are very good at scoring, and they do also concede as much as they can. And looking therefore at our short pick, number 1, we are looking at 1.5 goal in full time. Number 2, we are looking at 2 goals over. This is our short pick for this particular event in full time. Let's look at the second short pick of the day. Let's proceed. Looking at our second short pick of the day, we are looking at Norway in the OBOS-Ligaen, a match between Ranheim against Allison. This is in the Norway division, and of course, we want to look at this event in terms of corner kicks, since both of the two sides have proved that the corner kick event in which they score are proved to be very good. First, I will share with you some stats to back this up, starting with Ranheim, the home team. They have proved that they are good. If you look at the recent game they just had against Rufus in the recent event, you're going to see that Ranheim scored a total of 11 corners, as you can see, and this proves that the offensive strength in corner scoring is good. Looking at the next, they also had a game against Egerson in this event. Looking at the stand performance in terms of the recent game, that is, looking at this event, Ranheim still performed to have high amount of corners. But looking at the next, against the next opponent, that is Kongviga, where they had a game, this was the only event where the corner kick was just, of course, not that great. But looking at the rest in terms of the corner event, based on recent event they have had in the OBOS-Ligaen itself, like for example, against Sogndal, they had a game where this time they proved to score at least 8 corners in full time. The opponent also conceded. But if you looked at the recent game also they had against Lean, you're going to see that they scored still a total of 9 corners. This, of course, with an average proof that Ranheim is very good in scoring corners, and of course they do also concede. If you look at that of its opponent, Allison, on the other hand, it is also the same. They prove that the corner scoring capacity is also good. They recently had a game against Asane, which played at home. This time, the away team, Allison, was able to score a total of 12 corners, as you can see here, to prove that the corner scoring capacity is good. And Asane conceded 5. If you look at the next, they had against another opponent here, which it was a cup, so the stats will not be shown. So we'll skip that and just go to the next one, which is still the cup. And I want to just share now the one which, of course, it is against Sogndal, where this time Allison proved to score a total of 8 corners, as you can see here, to prove that they are good. And looking at the next again, against Kristiansund, This is club friendly. So we have two most relevant events we have shared here in terms of the OBOS-Ligaen itself, where Listen was good at scoring in terms of corners. And looking here at everything in place, our sure pick, which we are looking at in this event, since both sides are very good at scoring corners and they do concede at least also in some events, we have calculated every average and we are looking at our sure pick number 1, at least 6.5 corner kicks in full time. Sure pick number 2, at least 7.5 corner kicks in full time or 8 corners over. This is our sure hand pick event of the day, today, Saturday. The 31st is the next sure pick event. And to those of you who want to access even more of our sure pick games and favorite event we share to members only, then of course you want to make sure to subscribe or come into the front page of our channel here and see how you can join to become a member of the level 2 pro plan or level 3 master plan. Having a membership package plan will give you access to all our handpick events. Like for example, you can see our upcoming top 7 event, top 9 and top 9. You want to make sure to come to the home tab of our channel. As you can see here, you'll be able to access all our handpick events, which we update regularly to members only. And once you have subscribed and you are a member of this channel, then you'll be able to access all our handpick events, as you can see, based on the members only match prediction picks, which are on the front page on the home tab. And once you access that, you can also access top-notch tutorial classes, which of course, if we come to the playlist section here, you'll go to see that if you subscribe to the level 2 pro membership package plan, you can also have access to the level 2 pro classes. This class will give you access to top-notch tutorial classes to take your win to the next level. And we demonstrate to you how you can use some of this event to follow it live and make more wins. Additionally, we have top strategy you can use to find some games to include in your sleep. For example, a simple trick to make consistent win, never seen match prediction strategy that show you how to find event to put in your sleep, straight win and comeback strategy, the tactical straight win and 2.5 goal strategy, and 99% win rate strategy for you. These are for level 2 pro members, so you want to make sure to have membership plan level 2 pro to start to have access to these tutorials, and as well as all our handpick event to start taking your winning to the next level. And to those of you who want to access the level 3 masterclass, then of course it is more top-notch tutorial. Just come to playlist and come to level 3 master, click on it, and once you click on the level 3 master level, you will see top-notch tutorial classes like this. This makes you a master and you start to find event to include in your sleep. You're going to have access to the excellent corner kick strategy we revealed, the top secret AI tool we use to find games in terms of straight wins and goal probability to include in our sleep, the game changer corner kick strategy that revealed the top secret site we use to find corner kick event to include in our sleep, the 6 amazing AI tool you can use, the home and away win match prediction strategy step by step, and the 2.5 goal strategy you can use to beat the bookies and win even more. These are top-notch tutorial for level 3 masters. For you to access this area, then you want to subscribe to the level 3 membership package plan. And of course, once you do that, you'll be able to access all our level 3 master classes as well as level 2 pro class. Of course, if you come to the home tab, do not forget to make sure you come to the home tab, because once you have subscribed and have a membership package plan, you'll be able to access all our handpick events, which we share to members only. As you can see examples here based on our top 7, top 9, and top 10. And we update this area regularly, so you want to make sure to join the membership package plan to also have access to all our handpick events we reach out to take your win and to boost your winning by a greater percent. Good luck and see you again in the next upload, and bye bye for now.